Hi guys, time for a new video. Today I will be teaching you about common factoring. So remember last year when we learned about GCF? And we know that GCF stands for greatest common factor. So that is basically all, common factor. That is all basically what common factoring is about. So let's do an example of GCF before we start anything else. So let's do 7h squared and 3h. So let's see what are the factors of this. So how can we get 7h squared? We can get it by multiplying 7 and h times h. So 7 times h gives us 7h squared, and 3 times h gives us 3h. So greatest common factor is basically finding what factor is the biggest between these two. What's common? H. Is there anything else that is common between these two? No. So we know that our GCF is h. That's basically it. Now we're going to be factoring out the greatest common factor. So let's do an example and I'll explain what I mean. So let's do 14m plus 21n. Okay, so let's see. What are the factors of 14 and 21 that multiply to give you 14 and that multiply to give you 21? And the only one I think that I know is 7, right? So we can say that our GCF is 7. Now, instead of just writing what the GCF is, we're going to be factoring it out. So what I basically mean is we're going to divide everything over here by 7. So 7 and 7. So 14m divided by 7 gives you 2m, and 21n divided by 7 gives you 3n. So there is your final answer. But remember that the 7, we factored it out, but that doesn't mean it goes away. So that 7 will go in front of the brackets. So it's going to be 7 bracket 2m plus 3n. That means we have to multiply 7 by everything in the brackets, which will give you the same answer as this. So we know 7 times 2m gives us 14m, and 7 times 3n gives you 21n. And that's it. Let's do one more example before we continue. Let's do 13ab minus 7ac. So in this, what is the common factors? There is 7 and 13 have no common factors, so it doesn't mean that we have no common factors, because remember, greatest common factors does not have to be numbers only. It can be variables as well. So what factor do you see between these two that are in both of them and can be factored out? Which is a. So our GCF is a. So now when we write our thing, we will be dividing everything in this equation by a. So when we take a out, we put it outside the bracket. So 13ab divided by a gives you 13b, minus 7ac divided by a gives you 7c. And there you go. We have our answer. That's all you need to know. Thank you for watching this video.